a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Smith. This one completes a Kelvin. 40, the 20,
woo, yeah!
10, 5, touchdown, Washington. Kelvin Harmon, 82 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. The underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. Well, he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way out to the 46. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the 2nd level, and now you've got a big play.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. He's at the 40. And a terrific return as he brings us all the way back to the 30. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You go, look, guys, is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Gibson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington 7, Saints nothing.
first down. It's Gibson, and he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now it's Smith off the bootleg, rolling to his right, and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
number 45.
Dylan Cantrell there to make the grab, and Washington is able to stretch their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating, because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Kamara. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 67 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Get it up to the 12-yard line here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, here's Smith. He goes full extension. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They are going for it. It's Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Smith. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield.
J.D. McKissick.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Mario Davis.
Operating from the gun. Smith. Open man here. Sims complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Play action. It's Smith. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Smith. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the 1st half as it's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And 7.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
That's good.
It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the 1st half.
At the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's a run for Camara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he was...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he finds Cook. Fighting down inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. He's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. They hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. The throw taken in by Sims. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
29 yards.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Giving 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 23-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 77 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Smith. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. As a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down. Now Brees. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete.
Brees.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
That's good.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Brees to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Brees pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw, Breeze. And by the tight end Cook. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. To throw is Breeze. Looking for the end zone. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before.